Thank you for stopping by my channel. In today's video, I don't want to sound like I'm going on a rant, and maybe I won't. But it's something that's been going on my mind pretty much every day, and I don't think it ever escapes an ex-JW. And perhaps you're like this, perhaps you feel the same way. But the Watchtower version of Armageddon in the new system, what if they are right on that? Well, if they're right on that, I don't consider being destroyed a punishment. I consider being destroyed a reward. Just think about it. If you're destroyed, you don't have to praise the genocidal monster that just annihilated billions of individuals. And granted, if Jehovah, the Watchtower God, is the true God, then he has every right to. Life's a gift, and it's not a right. We don't deserve to be here, and that's absolutely truth. And by no means am I saying when I make this video and rant or whatever, by no means am I saying that I deserve to be here, or the human race deserves to be here. We're here, and if we were put on this earth by God, then he has the final say, the Watchtower God, if that's the true version of the God that the Jehovah's Witnesses say, or at least that the type of God that would annihilate billions. Anyway, if that is a type of God, then I won't have to worship that individual for an eternity. You couldn't pay me to live in a world where billions upon billions upon billions are slaughtered for not supporting an organization that has made many failed predictions, being part of the United Nations for 10 years, constantly hypocrisy in that organization, the two-witness rule, not protecting abuse victims and things like that. Just terrible organization. We're going to all be destroyed if we don't support that organization or be part of it. And it should baffle you. It baffles me, and it's no surprise though why JWs stay JWs is because they're afraid of being destroyed. It's called fear mongering and control. But I am not going to be part of an organization that teaches that. Even if I lose out my eternal salvation. First of all, the new system, their version, the Watchtower's version, there's not going to be any sports. So no American football or soccer or European football. It's all going to be living in a park with, you're going to be constantly working. That's one good thing I'm going to be happy about, is not ever having to get up and go to work, because I'm sure the Watchtower God, being a bloodthirsty prick, will be telling the individuals, okay, through the news scrolls perhaps, you have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, bury those dead bodies that are over there in the mountains of dead bodies that are going to have to be buried, because obviously the bloodthirsty pile of shit just annihilated everybody. And granted, he can do it. He's God. He doesn't have to answer to nobody. Even if he misuses his power, again, he doesn't have to answer to nobody. We can't stop it. There's no stopping a bloodthirsty genocidal freak has more powerful than us. I don't have to praise that creature, that spirit creature up there that hides himself throughout all eternity. Hides himself the last 2,000 years. And how ironic the Bible says that no miracles are performed now. I almost feel like reverting to atheism, because the Bible has made many failed predictions. Kind of like the Jehovah's Witness organization, as they made 1975 and made all these failed predictions. And I'm supposed to stay faithful to an organization for how long? Till just so I could survive, so I can live forever and work forever in this paradise. And not to mention, just before Armageddon, billions upon billions upon billions of non-JWs will be destroyed. That's what they teach. Of course, that's how they get servants. That's how they can get Watchtower members. Billions upon billions upon billions will be destroyed. But if you die before the end, if a person dies before the end, say they lived in the 7th century, and they did good things or bad things, let's start with the bad person. That doesn't matter. They could have done really wicked things, and they'll be resurrected because they died before the end. A moment before a good person, or sorry, let's go back to the 7th century. If somebody that was a good person, it doesn't matter what they did because they still have a 1,000 years plus the final test to prove themselves. It's just asinine how a person lived so long ago, they'll be resurrected, but a person just before the 1,000-year reign, when Armageddon breaks out and murders and everybody's murdered, it's just, you gotta wake up. If you're a Jehovah's Witness watching this video, wake up. Wake up and smell the coffee. Stop being fear-mongered. Do you really want to live forever praising a bloodthirsty pile of shit forever in the Watchtower version of Jehovah? Do you really want to be praising that individual? He's God. And again, I'm not saying we deserve to be here. We don't deserve to be here. Life's a gift. But to worship such a genocidal freak, think about that. If you want to live forever and be afraid and work forever and bury dead bodies and live forever in a I probably missed a 100 things that I wanted to talk about, but I could go on and on and on and on and on about the list of why I wouldn't want to be in that Watchtower version of paradise. But I don't want to bore you, and I certainly don't want to. I want to make this video kind of brief as possible. So anyway, I think that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. If anybody watches this video. So, I don't know. Thank you.